Hi, everybody. I have been sharing about focus and environments, so I had to come on and share. For those of you who just didn't get it, I wanted to share an example of what I have been encouraging. So, me and some people were working on a project, and myself, yes, it was me, I was focusing on what appeared to be wrong with our project. And the people that I was working with, they was like, Chanel, do you see what we see? Do you see, this shows, which it shows, the hard work, and we absolutely love what you were able, to do with it, provide to the particular project. It just shows, and then they just began to compliment me on some things, and I'm not gonna fill you in with that, but and then once they was like, stop being so hard, on it, on yourself. And that's where I came up with the phrase, it's okay not to be perfect, because in life things aren't always perfect, but as long as you're you. And by them causing my attention that I was focusing on what appeared to not be perfect, it made me come up with the phase, and it also helped me tie in, my symbol of the butterfly, the metamorphosis. We're all going through our process to progress, and when I began to explain that to them, it was like, oh yeah, life, this is perfect. I see it. I see everything flows. I see, the different things. I see that, but I was focusing on appearance instead of the main thing and the purpose behind the particular project. And I agree with you that there is a process to progress, and in life things aren't always perfect, but you must be you. And because of them being honest with me and speaking up to call me on, you're focusing on the wrong thing, I begin to see the main thing. And that's when my brain starts stimulating, hey, you don't have to be perfect, because in life things does not always look and flow perfectly, but you have to be you. And when I began to share my takeaways from that experience, they begin to smile, because by them speaking up and calling me on it, my thought process start getting quotes and start tying in things of what I speak to about you being you. And that is what happens when you're in an environment that challenges you to be you, that calls you out even when you're a bit off, because we all have our moments. We're not positive all day, and yes, every day is perfect, and I wake up positive and all that. No, that's not real. So I hope you got an example of being focused on the right thing, and I hope you have got an example of when you're you, the experience that occurs with it. And I must say that when I began to just start saying, my takeaways, the facial expressions of those that was in the room, they just begin to smile and light up, So thank you, Amy and John. I greatly appreciate you, because this moment is dedicated to you. And I hope all of you who are listening was able to see how focus and being in a positive environment when you're working with someone, that collaboration, a positive environment, how speaking the truth, the good, the bad, and the ugly is necessary. Thank you for listening.